On 23rd April 2025, a second SJ100 conducted a test flight with PD8 engine. This was earlier than expected, following the last test flight on 19th March 2025. This aircraft is part of a broader certification program requiring approximately 200 test flights in 2025 to validate the performance and reliability of the PD8 engine and other domestically produced systems. The third prototype performed the inaugural flight. It tested interaction between the PD8 engines and domestic aircraft systems. A third aircraft joining the test flight will expedite the certification program. The successful beginning of test flight of an aircraft with fully Russian-made parts signifies the transition to the final stage of the project. This aircraft is due to perform about 130 certification flights, including special trials under extreme low and high temperatures. The flight lasted for about 40 minutes, during which the plane climbed 3,000 meters and reached a top speed of 500 kilometers per hour. Control, hydraulics, air conditioning, piloting, and navigation systems were tested on minimal to maximum speeds. In addition, gas dynamic stability of the PD8 engine was tested. The landing gear was retracted and released in mid-air. If you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing. A lot more of you watch the videos than do subscribe. I have a target of 1,000 subscribers, so do help me reach that target. In addition, I have a Telegram channel where I post short clips. The link is in the description, so do come over. The import substituted version of the aircraft is being developed on a very tight schedule. They are planning to finalize certification trials by the end of this year in order to start deliveries to airlines in 2026. This tight schedule shows the need for this aircraft by Russian Airlines. 3 aircraft are now taking part in test flights. The first Superjet prototype with Russian-made systems and units and the SAM-146 French-Russian engine started flying last year. The second prototype with PD8 engines joined the program in March 2025. As part of the import substitution project, the aircraft has been equipped with Russian-made engines, avionics, landing gear, auxiliary power unit, and control, power supply, air conditioning, fire safety, and other systems. It also has a new fuselage modified to simplify aircraft production and maintenance. The PD8 bypass turbofan engine with an 8-ton thrust was made of new Russian materials by advanced technologies. Batch production of SJ100 aircraft with foreign-made parts and engines was suspended in 2022 following the start of the Russia-Ukraine conflict and the imposition of sanctions. The delivery of the import substituted version is anticipated to commence in 2026. However, delivery has been previously delayed. For example, Aeroflot were expecting 2 SJ100 at the end of 2023. Much depends on the outcome of the test as part of the certification program. 30 SJ100 aircraft are expected to be built in 2026 and 142 in total by 2030. However, this is subject to revision as the certification process nears completion. There is insufficient information about the infrastructure to build these jets. Do leave your comments below. I read every single one of them.